Hello, everybody. Welcome to Drive Thru. I'm your host, Tony T. As we broadcast live here on Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Place YouTube channel and throughout social media. We'll get you out here well before the top of the hour. Give you guys enough time to get your bets in for the primetime games. And that's what we do here in the Drive Thru, Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Reserve our live free sports picks for the games beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and later, sometimes earlier. Sometimes those 6:40 games sneak in. And before we do get those picks, we're going to take a look at who's on the show with us today here from Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Place. All right, let's bring it in right now. We've got a full boat tonight. Look at this. You know it's football season. We got Shane Mickle with us. We got James Clark, Alex Smart, Rod Zawacky in the center square. We got Tony Brown, Damian Sosh, Ninos, and Jay Briggs. That's how they'll be here with us tonight. Here's how they're going to line up for this evening. Smart, Sosh, Brown, Ninos, Mickle, Briggs, Clark, Zawacky, and then I will close this one out. All right. What do we got? A 15-game card here for Major League Baseball. Of course, the first game, Dodgers and D-backs, game one is still underway, near its end, but they'll play a doubleheader, so that's 15 games on the board. So let's get this one underway. We got a full boat tonight, so let's go ahead and welcome in Alex Smart. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. Off to a really good start in college football. Let's bring Alex in right now. Alex, what's happening?
Hey, Tony, how's everything? We're 6-6 in NFL. Some tough losses, but hey, moving forward, we're gonna make some money for everybody. So it's early, and lots of weeks left to roll up some cash.
Lots of weeks, more data, right? As the weeks roll, we get more. We get more and more in the advantages. We have more and more data on these teams, and I think as cappers, we get better with more information. But tonight, we're going to be looking here at Major League Baseball tonight. Important game here for Guardians and the White Sox with dim hopes, but they got hopes here. White Sox here facing the Guardians. It will be the Guardians' favorite, the White Sox favorite in this one here at -165, total 6-7.
Yeah, this is a very interesting. Well, it's not interesting, but it's a very intense kind of matchup we got here because the Guardians have a 4-game lead over the White Sox for first place in the American League Central, and there's only 15 games left. So you can see what a big series this is, and the White Sox have to make some noise and they have to make it fast. Fortunately for them tonight, they've got Cease on the hill. Cease is 14-7 with a 2.16 ERA. He's really done well this year. He beat the Guardians in July and didn't allow a run in either outing. He gave up 7 hits and 6 innings in a 6-3 win on July 24th back in Chicago. 5 hits and 5 2/3 innings of a 7-0 win on July 12th in Cleveland. Needless to say, I really think this pitcher has the Guardians number. And Cease has also seen well of late. It's a 2-1 record in his last 3 starts in a very, very tough, minuscule 35 ERA, 1.35 ERA. And I really believe that we have an advantage here because I don't think Aaron Savell is in top form. Well, he hasn't really been in top form all season long. He's got a 5.40 ERA. And starts against the White Sox, he's a 5 ERA. So, just looking at that, just basically says to me that, okay, so we have a pitching advantage on the hill. We have some value here all around, and this is a good night for us to take the White Sox. And I wouldn't say it's a must-win situation, but I definitely say a motivated situation here. Much more important situation for the White Sox than it is for Cleveland. So we're going to go with Cleveland. With the White Sox, and we're going to look to cash a ticket tonight for everybody.
All right, we got Alex here on the White Sox here, -165 here against the Guardians. Yeah, it's really getting right down to it. There are 15 games remaining. White Sox, well, they put themselves in this position, right? They made a little bit of a rally, getting close here. We did see, though, the Guardians really take care of Minnesota, right? Minnesota was a team on the hills. They pretty much put Minnesota away.
Yeah, that's right. And this was a talented team from the get-go. But, whatever situation happens, it's just the flow and energy of certain seasons just to go against certain teams. And this is just one of those situations. The talent's there. Let's see what they do when it's crunch time. And now we're in crunch time, and I'm going to go with them. I'm going to see how they. I've been big on the White Sox for a couple of seasons now. Disappointed, obviously, not of any specific team, but just looking at their lineup, man, they should be doing a lot better. But we'll see where it goes here at the end, and I think they're going to finish strong.
All right, so White Sox -165 against the Guardians. This one to have a start time here, 8 Eastern time. All right, Alex, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium for tonight's action. A 15-game card here from Major League Baseball, heading into an NFL and college football week as well. A little later this week, showing profit here from college football. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Well, tonight we've just got one selection. It's a total. It's my best bet of the day. So join me on that one. We'll make some cash. I've won 4 straight Major League Baseball selections. I've won 9 of my last 13. So we're making some money right now. Good time to jump on board. Also, of course, I'm going to have lots of college football and NFL action coming up later on. And once again, we're looking forward to making some money for everybody. So join me. And let's just keep rolling, man.
Keep it rolling, guys. Got on board with Alex Mott over at Pick Dogs. Showing good profit here to start the college football season. Play right now on the board is MLB best bet of the day. Right now is a total, so get on board with that. Also, it is credit guarantee. What that means is the play must win, or the amount you purchase is credited back into your account as side credits. That's what credit guarantee means. Of course, Alex also has a long-term pass. You may consider a 3, a 7, or a 30-day all-sports pass. Get all of Alex's premium plays for that period of time you select. When you go to his handicapper page and make that purchase, here we are on a Tuesday. That 7-day pass is great because you got coverage here from the NFL Thursday, Sunday, and Monday. The college football Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All of this stretch run of baseball for 7 days, and we're getting right down to it. So a good time to get on board with Alex Mott with that 7-day pass. The promo code WIN15 will chop off 15% off at checkout. You can also add a second capper with that 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Alex, as always, great having you on the show. Keep up the great work. We'll talk again in a couple days.
Nice seeing you, Tony. Nice seeing you, gentlemen. Take care. Have a good night.
You got it. Alex Mott here on the drive to. Let's continue here our coverage. Next up is Damian Sosh. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. Showing some good results here. We'll bring in Damian in right now. Damian, what's happening?
Hey, how's it going, Tony?
Out in Eagle territory, they must be feeling good about the Eagles. They got that. What a home field, right? How could they not account for that in the point spread? Well, anyway, well, we got the Padres here to host the Cardinals here. The Padres minus 115, total of 8.
Yeah, the Cardinals have been one of the better teams here in the second half of the season. They've won 11 out of 17 games here in September. They're going to be facing the Padres' Mike Clevenger. Clevenger 5-7 on the year, 4.47 ERA. Now, over his last 7 starts, though, Clevenger's ERA is over 6. He's had problems keeping the ball in the yard. He's allowed a home run in each of his last 5 starts. And his last outing, he allowed 3 home runs in just 5 innings pitched. Adam Wainwright is going to be starting for St. Louis. Wainwright, 41 years old, but he just keeps chugging along. 11-9 on the season, 3.29 ERA. He faced the Padres earlier this season, went 7 innings pitched, just 2 hits, no runs, 10 strikeouts. So really strong outing. His previous outing against the Padres. The Cardinals swept the Padres earlier this season, taking 3 in a row in St. Louis. And I like them here in this one. I think Wainwright's pitching well. Clevenger's a little bit shaky out there, and I'll take the Cardinals here at a pretty good price.
All right, yeah, you got the Cardinals here at a pretty good price here. It's a minus 105 here against the Padres. Padres are going off as favored in this game. Yeah, Clevenger, he's been hit around a bit, but a lot of it was against the Dodgers, and I'm almost kind of I don't do this, but I'm almost want to just back out the games these MLS pitchers when they take on the Dodgers, because you don't see too many hitting lineups like this. But the Cardinals do have the bats, but they just got to come through, because it looks like they haven't. You look at their numbers over the past 10 games, they haven't really gotten a lot of separation from some of the bad teams they've faced. They are a division leader, and as you said, Wainwright has been pitched well against the Padres. And matter of fact, when Wainwright faces a weak hitting team, and of course, when you hit 245 or lower, they're considered worst in the stats, and he's 27-12 against teams like this from the NL the past 2 seasons.
Yeah, Wainwright, this is really where he's been, just crushing teams like this. So, I'm hoping that he keeps up the good work. He's been, like I said, the fountain of youth. He's 41 years old, and he just keeps chugging along out there. Cardinals have a pretty decent bullpen. And, I like him in this spot. I think we're getting really good price.
All right, Damon here on the Cardinals, minus 105 against the Padres. This one to start here, late game at 9:40 Eastern time. All right, Damon, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium for tonight's action, showing profit. Your good profit over the past 7 days, 262 units of profit, 15 games here on this Major League Baseball card. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yep, we got a big card here out there today. I've got 3 going. You can get all 3 in my triple play that will be going off here shortly. I believe the first pitch for the first game in that triple play is at 6:40 p.m. And then I have another play out there, MLB Inside Pitch. You can get for just $15. So once that cashes, guys, hook yourself up with a long-term plan. Football season obviously here. We're gonna have Thursday college, Friday college, NFL. So now's the time to pick up a long-term package and get baseball, football, before you know it, basketball will be here, guys. So hook into a long-term package now.
That's right, guys. Get aboard with Damian Sosh over at Pig Dogs Premium. 362 units of profit last 7 days, fully documented. You can verify those over at Damian's Handicapper page at Pig Dogs Premium. So get on board. He does have a triple play up there, a 3-pack right now on the board. His 3 best bets from Major League Baseball. This is, again, credit guarantee. That means this package must turn a profit, or the amount you purchase is credited back into your account. That's what credit guarantee means. The long-term passes are not credit guarantee because they're sold at lower prices. But again, individual plays, credit guarantee, when you look for that when you make your purchase. Of course, these plays are also offered individually. And then again, Damian does sell the longer term passes. You can go for a 3, 7, or 30-day all sports pass. 30-day pass will get you all of Damian's plays for 30 days. All his baseball, that will get you into about right through the first 2 rounds of the baseball playoffs. A lot of the NFL. We got the college football in there. Of course, the NHL is in play, as is the NBA, which opens October 18th. So that's the first 2 nights of the NBA is covered there in that 30-day all sports pass. So here we go with the drama from the NBA. Get ready, guys. Get for that. Get the violins ready. We're gonna get the NBA rolling here pretty soon. I know NHL is starting their training camp, so remember it's gonna get kind of nuts here. But here you go. You can get all these sports 5 sports overlapping with that 1 month all sports pass right now. That's about the max you're gonna get, I think, on these long-term passes. Are these 5 games when you've got the 2 footballs, you got the baseball, you've got the basketball, and in the NBA, and you've got the hockey. College football, basketball, still 2 months away, but it's okay. You don't need to. You don't need to rush it. You don't really need to rush it. We got enough on our hands. But anyway, guys, it's 360 units of profit. That 1 month pass. Get on board. Use the promo code WIN15 at checkout, and you'll be able to save 15% off. You can also add a second capper with that 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Damian, as always, great having you show. Keep up the great work. We'll talk to you with you a little later.
Thanks, Tony. Have a good one.
You got it. Damian Sosh here on the drive. Let's continue on. Seeing a lot of people sign in. Guys, if you miss any of our picks, as always, we do a complete recap at the end of the show. Let's head over to Las Vegas, Nevada. We're going to get it. Tony Brown was happy to join us before the parade. They're having a nice big parade for the WNBA champs out there in Vegas. Tony Brown, what's happening?
Yeah, man, I'm so glad the show comes on early. We got the parade at 5, and I wouldn't miss it for the world. I'm a lot of tongue-in-cheek, and I joke a lot about that, but congratulations to the Aces. All jokes aside, it's a championship. A championship is a championship, and it's the first one ever in the city. So congrats to the Aces. Hats off to those ladies, and enjoy the parade later on.
That's right. It's an intense competition. I mean, they're all out there. If you watch these games, you follow the league. It's an all-intense battle. More power to them. They play very well out there. Tonight, we're going to the Diamond here at 7 Eastern Time. Orioles here to host the Tigers. Baltimore minus 190, total of 8.
Yeah, that's I don't know what's going on with this number. I mean, if you look on the paper, of course, Baltimore is 6 games over 500. They got 76 wins, and they're the better team. Clearly, Detroit 31 games under 500. They've been one of the basement teams this year. However, Detroit has Baltimore's number, and recently and for a while now, they've gone 8-0 versus the Tigers in their last 8 meetings. But what's more impressive, they've gone a perfect 6-0 versus Baltimore on this field. Like, home field advantage has been no advantage at all. The Tigers have won 6 straight on this field and 8 straight overall in this matchup, including an 11-0 shutout in Game 1. And where the problem lies for me is Baltimore is resting their best players. They got Cabrera, Scoop, and Barnhart on the bench. And Barnhart all on the bench, and it's just for rest. It's not injuries. So that's why they couldn't even put up a run. They were already one of the lower run-scoring teams. They were one of the lower hitting teams. That's why they sit in the basement in the standings. You can't win if you can't score. You can't score if you can't hit. They are already having problems. And now to sit the better 3 hitters and run producers in the lineup, they were blanked yesterday. So I'm not going to go lay almost 2-1 on a team that hasn't won in 8 straight games and haven't won at home in 6 straight games. Like, magically today is just today. Maybe it is. No one's going to lose forever, but I'm not buying it. I'm going to take the Tigers at almost 2-1 underdogs.
All right, Tony Brown here is going to go ahead and take the Detroit Tigers here at a nice plus 165 here against the Orioles. Of course, Orioles getting crushed here. 11-0, and they're not out of it mathematically. We've seen teams collapse many times, but that's just got to be demoralizing here for the Orioles. You face a team like the Tigers who can't score, and they put 11 on you.
Yeah, the lowest run producing team in the league goes double digits on you in your old building for their sixth straight win on you in their own building for their eighth straight win over you overall. It has to be demoralizing. I just don't, like you said, they're not out. On the standings, they have the little E, the teams that are eliminated already. They're not eliminated. So for them to be sitting Cabrera, and it's weird to me, but he's out for rest, and they were shellacked 11-0 in game one. So I'm not going to run to the window for game two to be like, yeah, I'm going to lay 2-1 on these guys that haven't won in a while.
Yeah, that's right. Mathematically not, but remember these teams ahead of them, a lot of them play each other. And some teams are going to fall behind. We see choke jobs all the time. These three teams vying for a wild card, they're in there. Someone's going to choke. We see it every year. Tigers plus 165 here against the Orioles. This one to have a start time of 7 Eastern time. All right, Tony Brown, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium for tonight. Showing great prop here to start the college football season. College football in just a couple of days, but we have your boys are in action trying to rally against the D-backs here in game one, but they'll be playing game two a little later tonight. We got a 15-game card in primetime for Major League Baseball. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yeah, well, my boys aren't quite in action because we're resting a lot of players too. So it's like a similarity of the team, but we're have 100 and something plus wins. So I understand why we're resting guys. We've already clinched. I don't know if they're going to play in the second part of it or not, but I would stay away from the Dodgers right now just for the fact that everything's clinched. They literally have nothing to play for. However, there's a huge card of baseball tonight, and we're all over it. I have 5 plays today. You can buy them all individually. I don't know, if you're just into 1 or 2 games, but if you want to really make some money, I have 5 plays on the board tonight. I love all the plays. I got a couple underdogs, no high juice, no heavy money line or anything like that. And you can grab those individually or you can bang them out with a 5-pack.
That's right, guys. I get on board here with Tony Brown over at Pick Dogs Premium, showing good results here in college football. We're a few days away from college football tonight, though. He is showing profit over the last 30 days as well as the last yesterday. Tony Brown with a 5-pack here for Tuesday, 15-game card. We got a pack up there for you. Get on board with it right now. It's credit guarantee. Must turn a profit or the amount you purchase is credited back in your account for site credits. That's how credit guarantee works. Again, as Tony Brown says, you can buy these individually if you like, or you can just get them all together here in this 5-pack from Tony Brown right now, or the long-term passes. Tony features a 3, 7, or 30-day all-sports pass. All of his premium plays for that time period you select. When you go to his Handicapper page and make that purchase, but again, Tony, we do this year-round. We always talk about your VIP 1-year sports pass. Really great value.
Yeah, it's the best pass you can buy because like you said, we play year-round. And we cover all the sports. I'm not just like a hockey capper or a baseball capper. We cap all the leagues from the NFL to the NBA, NHL. And with the all sports pass, it's not individualizing you to a league pass where you're only getting some of my plays from some of the sports. You get everything I release from every single sport, every pick, every play, playoffs, and championship picks included for one low price.
That's right, guys. Get on board with Tony Brown here with that 1-year VIP All Sports Pass. Matter of fact, if you use the promo code WIN15 at checkout, you'll save 15% off. It's a significant discount off that when you figure it out. It's about almost $200 off that price right now when you use the promo code WIN15. You can use that and get on board with Tony Brown with a VIP 1-year All Sports Pass. Includes all the sports, the entire season, regular season and postseason playoffs. Of course, we're getting into NBA here in a month, NHL. Tony Brown the handicaps that. Of course, all the football, all the rest of the baseball. When it relaunches again in April, it'll be covered for a year. March Madness is included there, so lots of action here. So get on board with that 1-year All Sports Pass with Tony Brown and use the VIP. Use Tony's 1-year VIP. Use the promo code WIN15 at the checkout, and that is a savings of 15%. All right, Tony Brown. It's always great having you on the show. Continue that great success out there, and we'll be talking with you again in a couple of days.
Right. I always appreciate being here. Thanks for having me, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Make sure you guys jump on that 5-pack tonight. We'll talk about it Thursday when I come on.
That's right. Your boys got within one. They're making a rally here. They got looks like a little bloop single. They got the bases loaded, no outs. It looks like they're on their way again. All right, man.
And wow, you can't even count out our second team, man. We're the best. I'll see you guys at the World Series.
You got it. Tony Brown here on the drive to already getting his World Series tickets ready. Going to make a drive over to Chavez Ravine to see the Dodgers if they get to the World Series. We'll see how that rolls. I know someone who likes the sound of this. Up next is Ninos. You'll find them over at Pick Dogs Prim. So we got the guys, the Dodgers, back-to-back here with El Ninos and Tony Brown. So let's bring in El Ninos in right now. I think we're ready to roll here. El Ninos, what's happening?
Hey, going pretty good here. Rooting the Dodgers on.
Yeah, the run line might come in after all. Huh? This is the last chance to get the run line home. So here we go. You need 3 runs. You need 3
never
runs.
Count a team like this out from covering a run line. A little 3-run bomb.
Bases loaded, no outs. Bases loaded, no outs. You got 1 down, 3 across in this inning. We'll see how that rolls. Anyway, Rangers here to host the Angels tonight. It's the other LA team. We got Little L and Big L. We got Little LA. Little LA is on the road against the Rangers. We got Little LA minus 130. Total sits 8.5.
Yeah, definitely a Dodger fan here, but that's definitely been a forgettable season for these Angels. But can't forget them. Don't think in spots like this, at least we should be looking at them against the Rangers team, which was we looked at the Rockies. I said that's a team to be careful of. The Rangers was the other team I said that was a little bit under the radar, and with a guy like Corey Seager and some other guys that can do some damage as well. I'm usually careful going against them, but in this spot I think we got a huge edge on the mound here with Patrick Sandoval, who's his whip is a little bit up there, but he's managed to limit the runs, and I think he's definitely the better option in this matchup over Cole Reagans, who's had a rough start to his career, and I just don't. I think as bad as the Angels have been, I think they kind of get to Reagan here. They have still two of the best players in the league, and I think they just outscore their opponents in this one. So I think we're getting a very decent price on them as well. So taking the Angels here on a small road favorite.
All right, we got El Ninos. So Little Al here on Little LA here. The Angels minus 130 here against the Rangers. Sandoval is someone it's put up some really good numbers. You just hope for the run support. But remember, much of this season, there was no, the big man was out of the lineup. Mike Trout was out of the lineup, so there was some issues there. But they got him in playing tonight. So we want to make sure that they are playing. I just hit refresh. Mike Trout is in the lineup. So is Ohtani. We got that confirmed now. That's very important now this time of the year, especially as we're getting later into the season. Teams that are out of it, you got to really look for these lineups now, especially because teams might want to sit. As we're getting toward the end of the regular season.
Yeah, and the lineup you got to be careful with, especially like we saw the Dodgers rest Freddie Freeman, and a few other players. Obviously, I think they rested all 3 of their top guys. Mookie Betts and Trey Turner got the night off the night after they clinched. So definitely wanted to double check that Mets lineup tonight, and I'm glad it looks like most of them in there. So that's a good thing. But yes, as you said, definitely these teams clinching and all that stuff, and the teams also getting eliminated. You never know when they might decide to sit anybody. So always double check these lineups before a first pitch. And as you mentioned already, Trout, Ohtani, and looks like most of the guys in this lineup for the Angels. So looks like they're good to go, and ball game they should be able to win.
Well, Betts is coming up in a pinch hitting role right now with the bases loaded, 1 out, 5-5 tie, bottom 8th against Arizona. So that's what's happening there. We got El Ninos here, Angels minus 130 here against the Rangers. This one to have a start time of 8 Eastern time. All right, Al, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium for tonight's action. 15-game card. That's right. This is just game 1 of a doubleheader. So Dodgers and D-backs will play a little later tonight as well. So a 15-game card. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Sorry, again, some text about the Dodgers. I got a 3-pack in the MLB. Got my best bet sold separately as well. But definitely your best way to go is still the long-term and 2-for-1 capper specials, where you'll find a couple extra plays if you get on one of those.
That's right, guys. Got both El Ninos over at Pick Dogs Premium. Showing good profit from yesterday's action. Tonight, El Ninos has plays up on the board right now. He has a Tuesday triple. Get his best 3 MLB picks up there right now on the board. Of course, those are sold as credit guarantee. Must turn a profit, or the amount that you paid is credited back into your account for site credits. That's how credit guarantee works. Not offered on the long-term passes because those are sold already at a reduced price. But Al also has a 3, 7, or 30-day All Sports Pass. We've talked about the 7-day pass. It's a good value because you get El Ninos' premium plays for 7 days. Includes all of his baseball. We're in the stretch run here of Major League Baseball. Remember that we have 6 teams from each league making the postseason this year. Also includes NFL here for Thursday, Sunday, and Monday, 3 days of NFL. We have 3 days of college football because we have college football here on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So there you go with the college football. So really good value here with that 7-day all sports pass. Use the promo code WIN15 at checkout, and you will save yourself 15% off. You can also add a second capper with 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Al, as always, great having you. So too bad Mookie struck out, but there's still bases loaded, 2 outs. Have yourself a great evening, and we'll talk with you again tomorrow.
All right, thanks, Tony. Have a good one.
We got Al Ninos here on the drive through. Let's continue, guys. We're getting a lot of people signing in here, so if you miss any of our picks, we will do a recap at the end of the show, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Let's continue on here on the drive through. Time to welcome in Shane Mickle. You'll find him over at Pick Dogs Premium. Let's bring in Shane right now. Shane, what's happening?
How's it going tonight, Tony?
It's going great. All right, here we go. 7:20 Eastern time tonight. Braves here, still battling the Mets here for that division. They're going to be hosting a dangerous Nationals team. They give people trouble. Braves though minus 325. Total sits 8.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at the total in this game, and I think this total is too low. Patrick Corbin's on the mound for the Nationals, and I know his ERA is is high, but he's pitched a little better as of late. But I still think when he struggled against good teams, and good bats, and that's exactly what the Braves have. 2 starts ago against Philadelphia, he almost went 7 innings, but he still gave up 12 hits and 6 runs. And the one thing he struggled with is a long ball, and the Braves will have plenty out of the ballpark here, so that's going to help them. And on the other side is Charlie Morton, who's had his issues as of late, giving up 4 runs in each of his last 2 starts. And this is a Nationals team that, like you said, has given teams problems. And even though their offense isn't great, they hit better against right-handers. They hit better on the road, and they've actually been hitting pretty well this month. They've almost got as many RBIs this month as they did in all the month of August. And I think they're going to take advantage of Morton on the mound, who hasn't been sharp. I think they scored plenty in this game too. This is a game that could have 12 or 13 runs, especially if it's a game where Corbin gives up one of those 6 or 7 runs. But even if Corbin only gives up 3 or 4, I still think this is a game that's going to go over the total. I'll take the over.
All right, we got Shane here to go over the total here with this Braves and this Nationals team. Braves over the total of 8.5. Yeah, they do get some runs. They're scoring some runs, this Nationals team, so you got to always keep an eye on them. And of course, Morton has not been he's a veteran. He's been in the league a long time, and he's one of those pitchers with an ERA over 4, and also he's striking out though. He's got a good strikeout rate. Gets the ground balls, but he does give up the long ball. And we know about Corbin's issues, right? It's been some kind of struggles, no doubt at all. When you look at his struggles this year, and of course you always worry about a Nationals bullpen. You look over the past 10, their bullpen's sitting near 5 ERA.
Yeah, when the Nationals bullpen comes in, it's definitely a big concern. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is a game if Corbin does struggle. They might still keep him out there for 5 or 6 innings just to eat innings. But like you said about Morton, if he wasn't giving the run support he gets, there might be more talk about how he struggled this year. But right now he's battling for that postseason roster and making trying to show his strong form before the postseason. Because when postseason rolls around, there's really only 3 starting pitchers that they rely on, and Morton's trying to become one of those 3.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be that 4-star that goes 4 innings and turns it over to the bullpen. That's usually what it seems like that 4-star role is now with baseball. And of course, with the days off now, right? These teams play 2, get 1 off, play 2, get 1 off. And then so that does create less opportunities for that 4th guy. So yeah, he is trying to play for a roster spot. If this were in the middle of the season, you have to probably worry about staying in the rotation, because Atlanta doesn't mess around. We saw Ian Anderson get sent down. We saw them get rid of move out Yanoa to the minors. We saw them Newcomb got moved. This organization doesn't really mess around.
Yeah, definitely. And they really don't care what the name is or what you did last year. If you're not performing now, you're gonna be seeing yourself playing for a different team or in the minors.
No doubt about that. Braves Nationals over 8.5. This one will have a start time of 7:20. All right, Shane, let's take a look over at Pick Dodge Pin for tonight. Where, man, look at the number. You're showing some great numbers here. It's actually 1,517 units of profit here over the last 30 days. 15-game card here from Major League Baseball. Shane, what do you have going over at the site?
Yeah, I've got a 3-pack on the board. It includes my college football, or not my college football, my MLB play of the week. And then for $39.99, and then I also have my MLB play of the week, just by itself for $29.99. But there's no better time to hop on long term. I've been on top of that 30 days for the last couple weeks here, and the plays have kept winning. So hop on that long term pass. Like you said, NBA is right around the corner. NHL is also another sport that I do premium plays in. So there's no better time to hop on that 30-day pass and get everything. My NFL's been off to a hot start too. So hop on that long-term pass and pair me up with another capper for your best bet for the 2-for-1 pass, and let's make some money together.
Again, aboard, guys, with Shane Mickle over at Pick Dogs, a premium showing great results over the last 30 days. 1,517 units of profit, showing profit the last 7 days, coming from Monster Day yesterday. A really good start to the NFL season as well. So get on board with Shane right now. Over on the site right now, he does have his MLB Play of the Week, an individual play sold with credit guarantee, which means if it doesn't win, the amount you purchase is credited back in your account. That's what credit guarantee means. Also, a 3-pack up there right now from Shane as well. Again, his 3 best plays for Tuesday night. So when you go over to his handicapper page and make that purchase right now, and of course the way Shane's running, you might want to consider getting that 1 month all sports pass from Shane. You get all of Shane's plays here for 1 month, all of his baseball. Right, this will take you toward the end of the regular season, first 2 rounds of the postseason there with that 1 month all sports pass, because the regular season ends 2 weeks from tomorrow. So that gets you the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, as well as, of course, the start of the NHL season. We do have this NHL starting here. It looks like October 7th in Prague, and then the North American launch is October 11th. So we get almost 10 days here of coverage from the NHL. NBA is also in play because the NBA starts on October 18th. So we got 2 days of action from NBA. A great time to get that 1 month all sports pass. Remember the promo code WIN15 at checkout, and you'll save 15% off. Access Shane's page by clicking the link in the description. Look for the All Cappers tab, then get signed up. All right, Shane, as always, great having you show. Continue that great work, and we'll talk with you again in a couple days.
Sounds good. See you Thursday night. Have a good night, everyone.
Got it. Shane Mickle here on the drive to. Let's continue our coverage, guys. Again, we've seen a lot of people signing in here. If you miss any of our picks, we will do a complete recap at the end of the show. Let's continue on. Time to welcome in Jay Briggs to the drive-through. You'll find him over at Pig Dogs Premium. Also, a big contributor here to the weekend shows, as well as the NFL show, which he works with Big Al and Mitch on. Jay, what's happening?
What's going on, Tony? How you doing?
Doing great. All right, here we go. 7:40 Eastern time. Pretty important series here. We got the Mets here on the road facing the Brewers at 7:40. Mets minus 120, total of 8.
Yes, sir, man. Like you said, it's a pretty big game. Both teams in the playoff picture. And in this one, I just think we got a pitching mismatch. The Brewers have Aaron Ashby on the mound, 2-10 on the season, 4.5 ERA, 1.43 WHIP. And he didn't look well in his last game started either. His last game, he went 4 innings, gave up 4 hits, a home run, 4 earned runs in 4 innings. So I'm not really feeling Ashby. On the other side, the Mets got Carlos Carrasco on the mound. Carrasco, he hasn't been in his best form here recently, but overall his body of work this season has been pretty nice. 15-6 on the season, 3.7 ERA, 1.29 WHIP. I trust Carrasco in this game way more than I trust the Brewers, even though I know the Brewers is trying to fall for that playoff spot. I'm going to lay the points on the road with the Mets. I think we're getting them at a good price. They got to start kicking it in the gear, man, to get ready for the playoffs, man. You know, they was recently just on that bad losing streak. I think they started to kick it back in gear here. And I think they can steal this one here on the road against Milwaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee, this may look to be an opener. I do see Brett Suter will also see some action. He's a left-hander. And one thing here, Jay, for the Mets is they've been hitting left-handers over the past 10 games. 273. The bullpen's been pretty sharp here over the past 10 as well.
Yes, sir. I like the Mets bullpen as well. We see some guys come in. I think they'll be able to do just fine and hold off this Brewers team and get the Mets a win here today.
All right, Mets minus 120 against the Brewers. This one to begin here at 7:40. All right, Jay, let's take a look over at Pig Dogs Premium for tonight. We've got a 15-game card here as the Dodgers and Diamondbacks are just finishing Game 1. Game 2 coming up later tonight. What do you have going on over at Pig Dogs Premium?
Yes, sir, Tony. Baseball card, man, it wasn't my favorite card on the day. I have one play up there today, my $15 MLB best bet. But I absolutely love this play on the board tonight. Y'all can go hop on that. Or y'all can hop on a 3-day, 7-day, 30-day. What's today? Tuesday. NFL back in just 2 days. Then you got college football on Saturday. NFL on Sunday. So right back to it, man. Baseball still throughout the week. So the best terms to hop on one of them long-term packages, man. Best way to go. Or you can get my $15 MLB best bet today. That's what I got going on.
That's right, guys. Got aboard with Jay Briggs over at Pick Dogs. Premium action tonight right here in Major League Baseball. He has his $15 best bet right now on the board for you. Get on board with that. $15 credit guarantee. Again, must turn a profit or the amount is credited back into your account. A long-term pass is a great value here. We've talked about that 7-day pass because you get 3 days of coverage here from the NFL because we've got NFL on Thursday, we got NFL Sunday and Monday. That will be covered in your 7-day all sports pass, as will college football for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Of course, all the baseball, the stretch run baseball here, we've still got 2 weeks and 1 day remainder of the regular season. So good time to get on with Jay here with a 7-day all sports pass. Use the promo code WIN15 at checkout and you will save 15% off. You can access Jay's page by clicking the link in the description, hit the All Cappers tab, find them there, sign up. All the plays are documented over at Pick Dogs Premium. And of course, you can add a second capper with that 2-for-1 capper promotion. Even greater value there. All right, Jay, it's always great having your show. Keep up the great work. We'll talk with you again. I believe Thursday it is, or Monday. So I always get the
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's Thursday.
Thursday, because you're going to be working on the NFL show, right?
Yeah, I got the NFL show tomorrow. Y'all guys tune in. Me, Big Al, and Mitch. And then drive through Thursday and halftime with Mitch on Thursday as well. So see y'all guys in.
See y'all guys in. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for that NFL show. It'll be Big Al and Mitch and Jay. All right, Jay, keep it going, man. We'll talk with you in a couple days.
All right, Tony.
All right, Jay Briggs here on the drive through. Let's continue. We're seeing a lot of people signing in here, guys. If you miss any of the picks, we will do a complete recap at the end of the show. Let's continue on here, and let's welcome in James Clark, the top producer over at Pick Dogs Premium for 2022. He's been on absolute fire, smoking the leaderboards here in baseball as well. And, of course, one of his big sports, the NBA, is not too far away. He's doing great work on a lot of the major sports over at Pick Dogs. James, what's happening?
Not much, Tony. How are you tonight, buddy?
Doing awesome. All right, here we go. 7 Eastern time. We got the Yankees here hosting the Pirates. As you'd expect, the Yankees minus 320, total of 8.
Yeah, guys, I'm looking at this game just a little bit different. I'm looking at home run props. You know, I gave a lot of home run props out last year, and we hit a lot of them. Tonight, you know, it might be a square play, but I'm going with it. Judge to hit a home run. Anytime you get plus money with Judge to hit a home run, he's going for his 60 home run tonight, guys. And if you look around the different books and you shop around, I've seen a couple books where he is going to hit 60, you know, giving like 60% odd bonus, you know, to the percentage right now. It's a plus 200. You add 60% to that, you know, looking at a 320. You know, shop around and get your best value. I really like Judge tonight. You know, no matter what pitcher they've been throwing up to him this year, you know, Judge has pretty much carried this Yankee team on his back, you know, with Stanton going in and out hurt. You know, if you look at the top of that order of the Yankees, you know, they're dangerous, man. The top 5 players have at least 20 home runs or more. So, I mean, that's a monster lineup. Tonight, like I said, looking for Judge to hit us a home run and cashes his ticket of plus 200.
All right, we got James here on Aaron Judge here, the man of the hour. Hit a home run at plus 200. You know, Judge coming back home to Yankee Stadium. There's a lot of excitement there in the ballpark. You know what's going to be up there. The seats, I was watching one of the news outlets here. The seats are going for almost $500-$600 in left field where he hits the home run. So there's a lot of talk. You're getting the Pirates in here now. This young kid Ortiz has showed some promise, but then again, you get into the bullpen, and there you got to like your chances.
You do, Tony. You know, like I said earlier, you know, with the Judges hit off any pitcher, he's dominated this year. You know, it's young pitcher coming in. I think he's going to take advantage of him or the Pirates bullpen. You know, that's been real bad. Led up a lot of home runs this year, and I look for Judge to hit a home run and cashes this ticket. But guys, for real, the DraftKings is offering you know, 60% odds boost on plus 200. So, you know, if you want to hit this like I'm going to hit it, you're getting 60% more odds boost. So go check it out, guys.
There we go. Aaron Judge hit a home run at plus 200. This game will have a start time here. You can witness history at the top of the hour. All right, James, let's take a look over at Pick Dogs Premium for tonight. Well, the Dodgers got the job done. I don't know if you had run line, they didn't, but they get the win 6-5 in this one with a big comeback in the 8th inning. Also helped by a lot of errors from Arizona, so that leaves us with 15 games here on the board, with some starting here already, so at least about 13 games now. What do you have going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Guys, I got a 3-pack going on. 3 of the best games that I really like in the MLB. Been really hot in the MLB right now, number 1. in the unit winner in the MLB, over 3,000 units. Looking to keep and roll it tonight and sweep the board with 3 wins. So, guys, you can get this 3-pack, and after we go 3-0, upgrade to 3, 7, and 30 days. Or like I say every time I'm on the show, guys, we got the best cappers in the world, and we do by far. So team me up with any of them, and we'll put some money in your pockets, fellas.
That's right, guys. Got to work with James Clark over at Pig Dogs. Look at the numbers. Top unit producer over at Pig Dogs. 4,039 units of profit, showing profit last 30 days, last 7 days, coming off a winning day yesterday. He's been on absolute fire here on the smoking the leaderboards here over at Pig Dogs. Top unit producer in baseball. As we know, he has been on fire here, guys. So get on board here with James Clark. A 3-pack right now over at Pig Dogs, bringing from Major League Baseball. Get on board there with that 3-pack credit guarantee. Must win, or the amount is credited back into your account. Or again, the long-term pass, the way James is rolling, guys. You want to get the 1-month pass, or heck, just go on with the 1-year all sports pass, because we're getting a lot of the sports overlapping here. You'll get all of James's plays here from the NFL. He's in action here in college football. The NBA, where he smokes the NBA, that starts here in less than 30 days right now. We're looking at just a matter of about 28 days, 4 weeks away from the NBA. The NBA is going to start with that doubleheader, so we're not too far away, guys. So good time to get on board here with James Clark over at Pig Dogs Premium. The 1-year all sports pass. You can use the promo code WIN15 at checkout, and on that will take $210 off that 1-year sports pass, make it less than about $100 a month for James Clark 1-year all sports plan. James, that's a great value because you're in action year round. You've got the performance to prove it.
Yeah, guys, if you got my yearly pass at the beginning of the year, we done almost tripled it. If you look, almost a little over 4,000 units won. So, we still got NBA season coming up. I love my NBA. The last few years have been right at the top of the leaderboard, if not the top of the leaderboard in the NBA. Looking to do it again this year. So, guys, look at that 1-year pass, guys. Take advantage of that 50% and let's cash some tickets and win some money, guys.
That's right. Cash some tickets. The 1-year all sports pass right now over at Pig Dogs Premium. Get on board with James. Use the promo code WIN15 at checkout. 15% off. That amounts to $210 off. It makes about $100 a year when you do the math on the 1-year all sports pass. So get on board right now. All right, James, as always, great having you show. Keep up that great work. We'll talk with you soon.
All right, Tony. Thursday, I'm going to work a little over tomorrow, but Thursday you'll see me. I'm going to try to come in from Lane Stadium, Virginia Tech and West Virginia.
That's right.
A big rivalry game there, and you'll see me at the stadium.
All right, we certainly will. All right, James, looking forward to it. We'll talk to you later. James Clark here on the drive-through. Let's continue on here with the coverage, guys. We'll do a recap at the end of the show. Let's bring in Rod Zawacky right now. You'll find him over at Pig Dog Spring, where he does fine work. So let's get in Rod right now. I think we're ready to roll here with Rod Zawacky. I think we'll get Rod in here. Let me get Rod Zawacky ready to roll here with Rod. We're gonna be looking at the same game, but from a different perspective here. Rod, what's happening?
Not too much. It was a day. Went to the dentist. Fun.
Oh, that's a fun day. That's a fun day. Let's say we've been shot up. You got a little numbness going.
A little bit. Little bit. Side's a little bit tingly.
All right, a little tingle. All right, we're good. We're good to go. All right, here we go. We just covered this one. We're gonna cover it a different way here. The Yankees hosting the Pirates with the Yankees 320, total of 8.
Yeah, we look at this one. I'm gonna take the over in some runs. You look at, just like you were talking in the previous segment with James saying Luis Ortiz. He off his first start, he looked great. Right, went 5 innings, looked great. 5 Ks, 1 hit, 3 walks, but he dig a little deeper into his numbers in the minors. They can be scary. I think. Sure, he placed the Reds in that first game. Now you're facing the Yankees. A little more. This will be a bigger test for him here. And when you look at his numbers in the minors, he walked guys, and in the 2 minor league teams he was on this season, he was averaging over the one team 1.5 home runs per 9 innings, and the other one 0.9. So he can give up the long ball as well as the walks. He likes to give up the walks too. So I think last time, like I said, he gave up 3 walks and he got lucky and probably didn't get touched by him. But I think he can get touched by him here. And you look at our buddy Nestor Cortez Jr. Well, he gets to start for the Yankees here, and he's been solid at home with a 2.34 ERA. But his record, that ERA jumps by another run in night games for some reason. At night, he's only 5-4 with 3.3 ERA. So I think the Pirates can get to him. As you know, you can see the Pirates versus left-handed starters. They're 6-0-1 the last 7 games versus a left-handed starter to that over. So I think they get some for us as well. And you look, both teams off of it yesterday. They can bounce back. Teams love to come in and score some runs and get to the over. The Pirates 5-1-2, their last 8 to the over following a day off. The Yankees 5-0 following a day off to that over. The Yankees are also 22-7-1, their last 30 after scoring 5+ runs in the previous game. I like the over here. I think both teams can put some runs on the board, and we get over this 8.
All right, Rod here on the over 8, and this one is, as you know, a lot of excitement in Yankee Stadium right now for Judge, the home runs. Of course, Ortiz, you kind of look deeper in the stats. As you mentioned, the AA numbers kind of concern you here, which is an ERA 4.5 in AA.
Yeah, right. Like a 4.5 ERA. He likes to give up some walks, and he loves to give up the home runs. So all the couple walks and a home run, and next you know, there's 3 runs on the board, and we're almost halfway to our total of 8. So I think he gives up some runs here, and I love James' play before that. I think Judge does hit his 60th to tie Ruth. Ruth, and then he's 1 away from tying Maris for 61. So
electric atmosphere. The Yankees going to be really an electric atmosphere. I think it will get the team juiced, and you'll get a good performance out of the Yankees hitters. It'll feel like a playoff, even though the Pirates are in town. With all the excitement, with the high ticket prices, they were showing the prices over in the left field seats. People paying in excess of $400 to $500 for those seats to try to catch that ball.
That ball's going to be worth millions, right?
Yeah.
It's like $1 million lottery to whoever can catch that ball.
Yep. There's going to be a lot of excitement there tonight. Yankees Pirates over total of 8. This one to have a start time here of 7 Eastern time. All right, Rod, let's take a look over at Pick Dodge Premium for tonight. We got some games going off right now, so we still have about 12 games on the board for Major League Baseball. Dodgers, D-backs will play that second game, the doubleheader, a little later. What do you have going over the site? Great start to the NFL season.
Yeah, great start to the NFL season. So we're going to keep it rolling on Thursday. But for tonight, I got my top-rated play. I had a couple games go off the board already, but I've got my top-rated play in tonight's MLB action left. My 10-star, no diamond crusher. Jump on over to Pick Dog's Premium, scoop it up, $20. Use that promo code WIN15, save 50% off that. And after we got a nice winner there, jump aboard something long-term, grab a week, grab a month. I've still got, I believe I even got my 3+1 season pass where you can get all 4 seasons, where you get NFL, NHL, college football, and the NBA season pass I've thrown in there, all for $250 a season. Can't beat that. Head on over to Pick Dogs Premium. Or pair me up, 2-for-1 capper deal. It's a great way to pick your 2 favorite cappers and pair us up on leather Pick Dogs Premium.
That's right, guys. Get on board with Rod Zawacky over at Pick Dodge Premium, showing great results in the NFL for this season. He definitely has a plays up there for you tonight, up on the board. MLB No Limit Diamond Crusher up there. Bookie also, if you prefer, go with the long-term pass, 3, $7, or $30 sports pass. Get all of Rod's plays for that period of time you select when you go to his handicapper page and make that purchase. But here we are with a 3+1 NFL, NHL, college football, NBA season pass right now on the board with Rod. Entire seasons from those 4 sports right now are yours. When you go to his handicapper page and you make that purchase, use the promo code WIN15 at checkout. That will knock 15% off. That'll be a great value there when you get that 3+1, 4 seasons, NFL, NHL, college football, NBA, full seasons there on the full season pass. Promo code WIN15 will knock off $150 off. Really good value right now over at Pick Dogs Premium with Rod Zawacky. All right, Rod, as always, great having you on the show. Keep up the great work. If you didn't hear the news, Rod is part of the morning crew every day at 10 a.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, definitely. If you haven't heard the news, definitely tune in the morning show and you get me, Chris, and Mitch. And if you want some more premium content, best deal going. Hit that link below. Hit join. Follow us. Get the YouTube Premium. Another deal tool that not only do you get 1, not only do you get 2, but you get 3 premium plays over here at Pick Dogs by joining the YouTube VIP. Scoop it up.
Scoop it up. Sign up on the link below. All right, right. Continue the great work. We'll talk with you again tomorrow.
Yeah, you have yourself a good night. Thanks for having me. Everybody, good luck with all your bets tonight. Let's get some winners.
Get some
See you
winners
guys tomorrow.
indeed. See you tomorrow. Zawacky here on the drive-thru. We're getting a lot of people in here. If we miss any of the picks, we'll do a recap at the end of the show. James Clark will help us out with that. Let's get to my pick. I'll be quick with it because we got to get to the recap in a second. Let me get my game card up here. Rockies and Giants here. We got the Rockies here favored. I'm going to come back with them, man. They let me down yesterday. Big time letdown last night. But we're going to get back tonight with them because we've got actually an opener going here for the Giants. They're going to be pretty much a bullpen game, and I'm really confident with this Giants bullpen. We're getting Kyle Freeland. Freeland, 28 starts, has an ERA of 4.44. He is striking out 17%, 42% ground ball pitcher. Gets up about 1 home run per 9 innings. But I'm really looking here at Freeland. He's at home. He's 8-4 against the NL West, 11-6 against NL teams hitting 250 or worse. We'll go here with the Rockies here. They've been good at home against bad teams. That's really where I look for them, is whenever they face teams under 500, that's where they win. And I'm gonna take them in this spot here against the Giants. I got a play over at Pick Dogs Premium, guys. Right now, individual play. My $15 premium pick is up on the board, so get on board with it. Also, my long-term passes as well. Win 15 at checkout. We'll save you 15% off. Let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Let's get to the recap. James Clark will help us as he does on the show here tonight, so let's bring him in. We'll start off with Alex. Alex was the White Sox, a -165 against the Guardians. Damian says Cardinals, -105 against the Padres. Tony Brown and the Tigers, +165 against the Orioles. We got Little L on Little LA Angels here, -130 against the Rangers. We got Shane on the Braves, Nats, over 8.5. We have Jay on the Mets, -120 against the Brewers. James Clark, Aaron Judge hit that home run, +200. Rod, Yankees, Pirates, over 8. I'll be on the Rockies, -115. All right, James, other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
I go here with Lil Al. It's the Angels team the last month and a half of turning around, offensively, and, the pitchers have been holding teams down, and I look for them, to beat up on this Rangers team and get them another win here.
All right, we got James Clark here liking that one with Little L's play. That's was one on my radar as well, and you know what? I'm going to go with that as well. I like that one. I was not going to trust the that Cardinals lineup. That was a close second to me, but again, I was a little nervous with the way Cardinals have been hitting of late, so I backed off that one. But I think the Angels here are as well, the way they've been playing. Texas. They're struggling here against teams that allow 4.4 runs or fewer. The second half of the season, just 6-15, and of course they showed some life here in that series against Seattle, and we see Ohtani and Trout in the lineup. So I'm agreement there. All right, guys, that'll do it for this edition here of the drive-thru. Be sure to tune in again tomorrow live at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll do it all over again. We'll bring in our cappers here from Pick Dogs and Sports Chat Play. Still give out the live free picks here for you guys for the games in prime time. Don't forget, it starts every day, 10 a.m. Eastern Time with the morning show. You got Mitch, you got Chris, you got Rod Zawacky there. Of course, all the video series as well. Don't forget the NFL show tomorrow with Mitch, Big Al, and Jay. We got the video series with Ron Romanelli with his baseball rundown, the parlay video every day from Jovan. We've got Mitch's 7 picks in 5 minutes. The college football show later in the week with Chris as well as Mitch. And of course, MMA shows on Saturday. That's following the morning show. So make sure you guys tune in. All right, let's go ahead. Let's bring in our big crew tonight. We had a full crew tonight. We're going to go ahead and wave goodbye to you guys. You guys have a great evening. We'll talk with you again tomorrow live here on the Drive.